Hello! Well, today it's the 19th of December, which means there is, are you ready? 6 days until Christmas. Getting close now, aren't we? Well, today I want to tell you the story of the Tin Soldier, and this is retold by Karen Clark. Dear little one, this is a story about a tin soldier and his love for a little paper ballerina. Once there was a tin soldier. He was one of 25, but he was different because when the toy maker created him, he'd run out of tin, so the tin soldier only had one leg. The tin soldiers were all put in a box and given to a little boy for his birthday. The little boy was very happy and stood his soldiers on a table with all the other toys. The tin soldier looked around at the other toys and he fell in love with a paper ballerina standing near a paper castle. She was beautiful and she was standing on one leg. Oh, she would make the perfect wife for me, he thought. The other soldiers were put away, but the tin soldier wanted to stay out all night and gaze at the ballerina, so he hid by a brightly coloured box. At night, all the toys came to life and began to play, and then as the clock struck night, the lid of the box he was hiding beside opened, and out flew a jack-in-the-box. The little tin soldier was frightened. The jack-in-the-box said to him, "Stop looking at the beautiful doll. You are broken and no good." The soldier looked at his leg and felt very sad. The next day the boy got out his soldiers and stood the little tin soldier on the windowsill to take a look outside. Maybe it was magic, or perhaps it was a draft, but the soldier fell out of the window into the street below. It began to rain, and along came 2 children who picked him up and put him on a paper boat. They set him to sail down the gutter, and the boat sailed very fast indeed down into the drain and along in the dark. He was frightened, but he stood steady. He was chased by a rat, and his boat tore and began to let in water, and just as the drain spewed out into the canal, it finally tore in two, and this tin soldier sank into the water. He looked about him and saw a huge fish coming fast towards him, and he found himself being swallowed by the fish. He stayed in the fish for a while, and then one day the fish began to jerk frantically about, shaking the tin soldier so that he couldn't tell which was up and which was down. And then, before he knew it, a knife had slit the fish open and a woman's voice was calling, "Look! It's your tin soldier!" The mother put him back on the table near the ballerina. The ballerina looked at the tin soldier, and the tin soldier looked at the ballerina. The little boy picked up the tin soldier and he threw it into the fire. "Ugh!" he said. "Just think where that's been." The tin soldier lay in the flames and watched as his rifle began to twist and melt. He began to sweat drops of tin. He could see the jack-in-the-box and little ballerina doll as the flames licked at his body. He felt flames of love all around him. At that moment, someone opened the door and came in. The draft of the door opening sent the ballerina flying across the room and into the fire, where her paper dress caught fire and she was gone. The next day, when the fire was emptied, the mother found a little tin heart and a spangle from the ballerina's dress fused together in the heat. Okay. All right then. I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye bye.